TheRedforcePodcast, fucking HQ.
Yeah? What else?
You know, Tashigi is trash.
Oh, well, that's obvious.
You know, what else? I don't know. Doing a mic test, you know. The conspiracy still lives.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 45 of the Red Force Podcast. My name's Eric Tolado, joining me today is Christian Tolado.
Hello, I'm here.
Christian, big week.
Very big week.
Big week for the fandom, setting the tone.
The Yonko, the Emperors, are back. They're back. Alright? They're back.
They never left.
Big meme, Wano.
People always got a spin for their favourite characters, Christian. You know why?
Yeah.
Oh, the Emperors can't be that strong because Mihawk has to do this, and then the Admirals have to be like that because my favourite character is Zoro, so I'm going to make Mihawk this level. XYZ formula spits out a number.
Yep.
That isn't true because you're pulling for a character. Alright?
Well, you know, people that come at us say that we do that for Shanks, but we spit 100% factual information.
100%
So
factual
just,
information.
what are you going to do?
alright?
There's nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about.
What likes about that?
Yeah.
Now,
What? What have we got?
the best guest last week.
Oh, King Recon.
His performance was outstanding, Christian.
That's what a guest should be.
I feel like perhaps one of our best episodes.
Who knows, probably. Best episodes come to mind. The one where Shanks, you know, the Gorosei.
Christian can't be stopped when Shanks turns up.
The original Murky Waters.
Yeah.
Power scaling Rob Lucci.
Christian loves Rob Lucci. I think people forget.
Rob Lucci.
Now,
Well-
Christian.
Are we going to have a guest of the year?
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Think about it. We'll think about it.
Episode 50. Plans in the making. Look forward to it.
What are we doing? Something?
Well, we're doing something.
Okay.
Alright? We're still 5 weeks away. So,
Alright. Plan it.
we're going. Now,
We're going to get fancy. We're going to
we-
get a bottle of Jack.
we got the obviously, we're going to captain
Bottle of
Captain Morgan.
Put it here, do it.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Now, Christian, the JoJo show. Trucking along.
Truck it along. Episode 5.
Not the hypest episode, but it was a good, you know.
Yeah, good episode.
Stuff happened.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
We'll look forward to that. Go have a look at that. You can get this podcast on SoundCloud and shit.
You can.
You can also subscribe and shit, but
You also can do that.
no one cares.
No one cares.
We're here to talk about One Piece. We're here to talk about the chapter. We're here to talk about Wano Country.
Yes.
Let's get into the chapter, Christian.
Chapter 9:23. Emperor of the Sea, Kaido versus Luffy.
There we go.
Our cover page, you know, the old kids having fun. Luffy, Sabo, fucking around, you know, having fun with rhinoceros beetles.
Beetle fight. Love it.
This is the color page. This is the request, not a color page.
When are we going to see a new cover for Story Star, Christian?
2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
That's my guess.
Any predictions on what's it going to be?
Please the Senior Pink, or the Katakuri.
Okay.
Those are my options.
What about Caesar?
Now, Caesar's an option, but I don't want it. Caesar's a scumbag. I think Capone's too... I think it's better if he just shows up somewhere.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Maybe
Cover story.
Germa. Anywhere. We can go.
What if it's the Reverie?
Mate. Be the biggest call of all time.
Eric finally getting a W.
There we go.
Alright. So, first panel, Alpha Gun slams Kaido into the ground.
Yep.
Crushes the buildings. The goods freak out.
They do.
Freak out. You know? Luffy lands, and the goons comment how crazy Luffy is. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's a crazy man. Wild
crazy
man.
for challenging the king, Kaido.
Yeah.
Alright? Challenging him.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it about Luffy.
Shikamaru
Yes.
tells his men to fall back. He's gonna go check something out. Now. He sends Shikamaru the one to save Luffy.
Well, there's multiple options, Christian. We'll get there.
Shikamaru going up to the castle. What's going on? Shikamaru. Clearly going to join our side at some point.
Yes.
So,
Inspired by this chapter, perhaps.
alright. So now, Speed collapses into the town square. Oh no. What happened to Speed? Luffy finds her and asks what happened to her and Tama. Tama... Or is he explained that Kaido saw Speed on the way to Tama's house and, you know, smacked her around a little bit.
Yeah. Heard reports?
Heard weird reports about something going on.
Yeah.
Doesn't like it.
Not at all.
Slapped her around.
You don't fuck around with Kaido.
Right. Tama is down with blood around her. Now, obviously, not dead.
Edge Master's out there wishing for children
But
to die.
it wouldn't be good if she was dead. Because then we get 10 chapters of wastiness. With the AEST shit, with the will of the people.
I mean, it'd be fucked up as well.
It'd be like, why? It's not her time to die. It'd be bad. I wouldn't like it. Because Ace's will, the promise, Ace's promise, Luffy's promise, just out of the window. And I get, in the face of Kaido, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not necessary to kill children to get that message across, Christian.
I mean, it would increase the stakes of the arc, sure. But we would have wasted 10 chapters. Because it's like, this kid just... What's the point?
Well, for the emotional shock value for the chapter.
Yeah, but then it's like... We never should have cared about Tama in the first place.
But you do. I don't know, it would have to serve someone, like, to give someone a lesson, but I don't know. What would that
Luffy
be?
feels anger and regret. He should have gone with her. You know?
Yeah.
He's upset.
I mean, unlucky that Speed ran into Kaido.
Unlucky. I will admit that.
Yeah.
Very unlucky.
Very unlucky.
So, Luffy can't control it all. But, you know, when Luffy's not around, you know, plot armor doesn't happen.
Oh, right.
So, you know, Law pops in,
Yep.
starts running his mouth. What are you doing?
Fucking God.
What about the plan?
You know what,
Law, why don't you shut the fuck up and help Luffy? And maybe we would have done something.
Law lost points for me. You know my opinion on Law, Christian. He's alright. But this chapter takes a few points off.
Help your boy out. He's going in anyway. You might
Against
as well
an
help him.
Emperor of the Sea, and you're not even giving him a shambles.
Not even giving him...
You're not even trying to do a gamma knife. Perfect opportunity, Law. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there.
Law, this is why you can't become Pumpkin.
You don't have the balls.
He doesn't have what it takes. Right? Fucking Law just running his mouth. Luffy tells Law to shut the fuck up. You know? If Luffy beats him here and now, we don't need the plan.
Yeah.
Alright? We don't need the plan. It's all over. And Luffy thinks it's all over anyway.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, crew could be dead, we don't even know. And you're talking about the fucking plan.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. We're going in. Right? Law doesn't even help.
Just stands there.
Thanks, Law.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing nothing.
Luffy goes in with the Alfred Gatling.
Well, first, Kaido. Luffy calls out Kaido.
Yeah.
Luffy tells Kaido he will be the king of the pirates. Luffy, you know, classic line. Kaido rebuts with a dragon breath.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Dragon breath.
Luffy dodges a
Luffy dodges by jumping straight in the air,
Yeah.
drops Speed, so she doesn't get hurt by the breath. Luffy then hits Kaido with an elephant gatling. Punches him in the face, in the gut, in the dragon
Does
form.
some stuff.
Now, did I call this last week? With
What?
an elephant gatling.
Sure.
You said, it's gonna look weird. Won't work. And
Yeah,
of course
it kind of looks weird.
But, it happened.
Alright.
Alright? And I'll take that W.
Alright.
So the elephant gatling comes out, smacks Kaido around a little bit. Kaido falls into buildings, you know, shrinks back to human form. Luffy comes out into Gear 4. Hits Kaido with a Kong organ. We get to see the organ from the back. Clearly, after images, you fucking morons.
Yep.
Okay?
Alright.
I'm sick of it. Luffy grows arms for this one attack. He has awakening for this one attack.
What? 0 cents.
How do multiple arms come out of
A single shoulder.
a single shoulder? It's got to be like Machamp if he's going to do multiple arms.
These multiple
Multiple
shoulders.
shoulders. It's after images. Full stop. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Alright? Sick of it. People don't know how to read manga. Now, if it comes out that it is multiple arms, I'm going to be upset.
Dumb.
I'm going to be upset. Because it's like, how is this even happening? How did Luffy grow multiple arms?
Why doesn't he do it for other attacks?
Why does he only do it for one attack?
Why
Why
could
doesn't he do it for the King Kong?
Why does he only do it in Gear 4, arguably the most restrictive of stretching abilities?
Exactly. Why is he only doing it in Gear 4? Katakuri made the point that his attack is more efficient because he actually makes multiple arms.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Alright. Rant over. Alright. Kaido gets up with not a scratch on him, gives Luffy the sigh. Kaido split blitz Luffy with a thundering Bagua.
Yeah.
Official translation, going with the lame attack names, of course.
What are you doing, Steven?
They always go with the lame attack names.
Give us something cool. What's wrong with Divine Thunder?
What's wrong with Divine Thunder? What's wrong with it? You translate Dogstorm. You know, you translate Dogstorm
Yeah.
from Inuyasha to Dogstorm,
Yeah.
but then you don't translate the Chinese word into something else. Here. What's going on? Give us a cool name. Bugu. Thunder Bugu. No one knows what a Bugu is.
Yeah.
It's like some weird Buddhist
Symbol.
table symbol thing.
Yeah.
So, strange name. Luffy gets one shot, and end of the chapter.
Kaido, what kind of king will you be? Or
What kind of king will you be?
What king was that? I believe the official.
Yeah.
is.
Kid.
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Gives him the God of War.
Yeah.
Calls him boy.
Mate,
Gives him the smackdown.
this chapter justifies the title
Okay.
that we've known for a long time in the story.
Of Emperor.
Of Emperor. Admirals are not even close.
Oh, here we go. Go on the rant. Go on the animals.
Alright. Now, Endgame Sakazuki, different story, Fleet Admiral. Right? I can accept that he might be close to an Emperor. Alright?
Okay. Alright.
I can accept it. But the other ones?
Ah. Luffy's pushing back Fujitora.
They almost lost Marineford with a half-dead Whitebeard. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It took two admirals to take down Whitebeard. And
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other shit.
Now, the argument that, you know, two admirals take down an emperor, one fleet admiral, and one admiral. Alright?
I don't know why you're making that distinction.
Because Sakazuki he's the final villain. You know, he had the fight with Kuzan, ended up on top. He's got a beard now.
He does have the beard.
He does have a beard now, which
stronger.
makes him stronger. Alright?
Sure.
He
facts.
has a title. And title always gives rank. We know this.
Okay. People don't know this about Sengoku.
Now, Christian, people underestimate Sengoku.
Yeah.
But you can argue equal Garb status or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is the balance of the world. Emperors
Emperors are keeping it
fighting
together.
each other in the New World
In the New World.
for control of the New World. The Navy just entered the New World to try and see what they can do. They held down the East Blue, the Blues of the Grand Line for the longest time. Yep. Well done, Navy. You held down the Grand Line. Barely.
Yeah.
Alright? Barely you held down the Grand Line.
Still places like Jaya.
Still absolute lawlessness.
Yeah.
Alright?
This is what I was saying. The world government is incompetent.
Marineford is in the Grand Line. You don't even have the balls to put in the New World.
Well,
Now,
yeah.
if all these
now,
Christian, if all these admirals were all Emperor tier, right?
Just take him out.
Surely you go territory by territory.
Take him
Two
out.
admirals. You don't need all of them. Have a couple at home base, and just go around taking them out.
They can't though.
Nah,
Because-
but they want to keep the balance.
Because admirals aren't strong enough.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Big Mom, Kaido, Blackbeard, Whitebeard Prime. Right?
Sure.
They're all about the same level. Each one has different skills, Each one has pros and cons.
Would you say Blackbeard's in his prime?
Blackbeard has to be in his prime because we're going to fight him in 2 months.
Well, we don't know what the timeline is.
So, but it's been 2 years, 2-year time skip with the fruit.
Okay.
He fought Marco for the title.
Alright.
And he got the title. Fair game.
He beat Marco.
And he's like, what,
Apparently.
40? He's the same, almost the same as Shanks, right? Almost the
Yeah.
same age. Now, obviously, Shanks is on a different echelon. Different tier.
Of course.
Alright?
Yeah.
And we're not gonna sit here and tell you why, because we tell you every week.
I tell you every week we have that segment.
Let me get to that. But Christian. Luffy, not even close.
We knew this.
We knew it.
If you pay attention, you know this.
We were all expecting Luffy to get absolutely decimated this chapter.
How could you consider Luffy winning here?
No.
He's gotten questionable W's all throughout the New World, except for Caesar and like Cody Jones, whatever. Alright? Mingo, there's a fucking asterisk.
Asterisks on these fights, Christian.
Cracker asterisk.
Wins nonetheless, but asterisks.
With W's, but asterisks.
Yep.
Category asterisks.
Yep.
He can kind of beat commanders on his own. How is he going to beat an emperor? How's he going to do it?
Now,
Which leads us to the next question.
People in their minds are twisting that, like...
What?
It comes down to a weird thing of, like, scale, because...
I've seen the threads on Oro Jackson.
Yeah.
People out there saying this is a mistake. This is going to lead to some ass pull bullshit power up.
Alright.
Because Oda's making Kaido too strong.
I just want to make the point that I think people overestimated the first commanders. They're
Can't say that.
They're nowhere near Emperor tier.
They're nowhere near Emperor tier, but you can't say people overestimated them because we saw that Katakuri fight.
We did, Christian. We saw the Katakuri fight.
We did,
and he
he
was massively impressive. No doubt about it.
No doubt.
No doubt about it. But
Could Katakuri
Not-
damage Kaido? No.
even close to an Emperor.
Katakuri barely damaged Luffy. How's he gonna damage?
Each Emperor
Crazy.
could solo their own crew. Do you agree? Don't think about it too hard with bullshit devil fruits, alright?
Well, bullshit devil fruits aside, probably.
Yeah.
Alright, because we got...
Because no one has the actual firepower to damage these dudes.
We saw it. Luffy's base gear, like Gear 4 Bound Man,
it's
is
like-
stronger than... Luffy's Gear 4 Bound Man is stronger than any move Katakuri can pull out. So
Physically,
Katakuri can't damage Kaido. Now, can Kaido hit Katakuri? That's a different question.
Well, he showed his speed feat this week, Christian.
Sure, but the low gear and blah, blah, blah.
Which is
whatever.
unexpected.
Future side,
And how's he going to dodge that ridiculous mace?
just splits his whole body. Whatever.
Alright.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Whatever you think about the Katakuri fight or whatever, Chris, we've talked about it multiple times.
Yeah.
Luffy is at least on commander level
He's
at
in the
some
commander
point.
level.
Alright?
Alright, he's in there.
Somewhere between Cracker, somewhere between Katakuri or above. Whatever you think.
Whatever. He's commander.
But he's in
tier.
commander level.
Sure.
Not even close.
To say otherwise is ridiculous.
It's silly.
It's ridiculous to say otherwise.
Yeah.
So,
I don't...
see, here's the problem we have now. Because even if Luffy had Infinite Gear 4, still not beating Kaido.
Well, people are complaining that he didn't use King Kong, so we don't know 100%.
Come on.
We don't know 100%.
It's not going to knock him out one shot.
Sure.
And Luffy can't spam King Kong.
But would it do damage? Would the King Kong do damage? That's the question. That isn't answered yet.
That's not answered.
That's really
You would have to
really
say
the
yes.
only question.
You would have to say yes.
Because
I guess.
it's a ridiculous move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it doesn't, what are we going to do?
We run into dilemmas. But before we get to the dilemmas, let's talk about law in this chapter.
Disappointing. Where were you all? Get rid of the mace for Luffy. Help your boy out. You're in an alliance. Luffy's like, we're fighting him. Why didn't you help me?
Law.
You fuck.
Kaido was distracted heavily by the he was at least pinned down by the organ, right? At least pinned down.
He was occupied, you could say.
Yeah, he was occupied.
Yeah.
Go in there and try the gamma knife so we know the answer.
Try something.
Do something.
Don't just sit there.
Instead, you're just sitting there with your big mouth open staring.
You sit there and you let your boy get pummeled.
See, Law talks a lot.
Where's the action?
But what does he do?
At least try your
He's
devil fruit bullshit.
He's connected to Luffy. He's dead regardless.
Hey, when Law saw that mace, why don't you just shambles that out of there? Help your boy out.
Law, you piece of shit.
Why don't you teleport Luffy so he didn't get hit by the mace? What are you doing, Law? You're disappointing me. Alright? I don't even have high hopes for you.
Law.
I don't even have high hopes.
This is the thing about Law, right?
What are you doing?
He's trying to lecture Luffy. But when it comes down to brass tacks, where you at?
What's the difference, Law? Your partner in crime goes in.
You're already busted.
You're already busted. Alright? You can support him. You don't I'm not saying you have to go in. I'm not saying you have to go get your sword out and start slashing at Kaido.
Yeah.
Help your boy out at least. Make it so Luffy could win.
And if you object to it, you could teleport Luffy out of there. But
no.
instead, you do nothing.
No, Law has to do nothing. And waste everyone's time.
What a joke.
Law's
Better redeem himself.
He better save Luffy next chapter. Otherwise, Law is a traitor. Traitorous acts. Alright?
Ridiculous.
Traitorous acts. Because
This is why Law can never be the Pirate King.
he's so indecisive.
Doesn't have the balls to do it.
Oh, you stuffed my plan up.
Law, your plans never go to work.
Luffy gave you the reasoning. We're here, we're now. We don't need the war. Let's go. At least give him a better chance. Give him something.
Law, you haven't seen Kaido in action to our knowledge. You don't know how strong he is. You have teleporting abilities.
Yeah,
Have a ping.
definitely. Definitely. What are you doing? Insanity.
Now, some questions, Christian.
What are the questions?
How does Luffy and the crew get this done? Kaido is what we expected, which is an absolute beast.
We expected this? Did we expect Luffy to get one shot? No. I can't say we were expecting Luffy
It was
to get one shot.
dependent on the move. It's a named attack. It's a named attack.
It's a named attack. That's true.
All right.
Basic attack.
Yeah.
Just
But named nonetheless.
club swing. Speed blitz. Who would have thought Kaido had speed?
I wouldn't expect Luffy to get one shot by a normal swing.
No.
This is a full-on mace to their face.
True.
A named attack.
True.
Christian
Well, did you expect a speed blitz?
didn't expect the speed from Kaido.
Crazy. Crazy. A man with that much power, that much speed, that much defense. The X Factor with the transformation.
Now, I will add, didn't expect Luffy to actually indent Kaido's face in. You know what I'm saying? Did I expect the Big Mom Iron Balloon effect where the skin nothing moves, it just bounces off? Perhaps. So that's at least something we can take. The attacks are connecting. They just lack the power to do anything.
When was it stated that Kaido is literally invincible?
Never.
It just said that things can't get through his fucking body, right?
No, it just said he can't kill himself. People attach the immortality to it.
Okay.
He took damage from that fall. He bumped his head. Alright? He's not immune to damage.
He took a little bit of damage.
Yeah. He takes damage.
He took insignificant damage.
Yeah, but he takes damage. He's not immune.
Alright.
Now, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? I've got no idea. And we're back.
Does the Hawkins plan still work?
The Gimp. What else is there?
The power-ups. We're gonna assume training is gonna happen.
There are two options we have.
Yeah.
I know they could chuck in a third fucking curveball where Big Mom comes in.
Frankie made ancient weapon.
Oh yeah, some bullshit like that. But right now,
Yeah.
either Law saves Luffy, we get out of here, we go somewhere, we train for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or Luffy gets captured and we introduce the kid plot.
Okay.
With Killer, Kid, whatever. Those are the two options I see going forward.
What is in the realms of feasibilities for you to not call bullshit on a power-up that Luffy would get in this 2-week time skip? What's training? What do you think is a fair amount of strength?
We know.
In your mind.
We know we know that Luffy got the gears after the Aokiji event.
Yeah.
And that was like a day on a boat. He invented the gears.
Okay.
Alright? So, Luffy can come up with something pretty quickly. Now, is 2 weeks training enough to be on Kaido's level? No.
The thing about the gears are that Gear 4, we still have a fundamental flaw in Luffy's fighting ability, which is his Haki stamina.
Sure, but that takes years of fucking fighting tough guys to get that longer. That takes experience. Well, he's like 19, 18.
So if he makes a Gear 5, it would have to not involve Haki like it does in Gear 4.
Sure.
Because he'd just pop out of it,
Now,
right?
Would I want to see something that he learns from the Katakuri fight? Awakening. Something like that.
Some power mochi.
Some awakening stuff.
What if Gear 5's like Blockman or something? Looks similar to Katakuri.
Well, people have been talking about skin for a long time.
Yeah.
And is this a feasible option? The Blockman.
Makes himself square, gives him more attack power, more defense.
More defense that he needs on Kaido.
Sure.
Who knows? It's got to be Awakening because he's seen it twice now.
We've mentioned it twice, but how does Awakening match the gap? We don't necessarily know what Awakening does, right? We know that it turns a floor into rubber and shit, but when you awaken your Devil Fruit, does that jump your power level to the next level? Or does it just allow you to manipulate the floor?
You would assume so.
Okay.
Surely you would assume so.
But again, what is the feasible amount that we can say that isn't fucking bullshit?
I don't
Luffy,
think.
what is the multiplier?
2 weeks training.
What's the
I
multiplier?
don't think he could be on Kaido's level.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. 2 weeks training, he can't be on Kaido's level.
Give me a multiplier for how strong Luffy you think will get.
I think he'll be definitively first commander level after the 2 week training.
Okay.
Definitively.
What? Give multiplier.
I don't know.
1 point something, 2 times something, 3 times.
1.3
1.3.
gives him a little bit of an edge.
Is that enough?
Puts him up to the first commander tier. Let's just say he dominates.
So
Jack.
so you think 1.3, right?
Sure.
What is the maximum you would accept?
2.
2. 2 times stronger than Luffy.
But that's like ridiculous, kind of. That's a bit much. Because times 2 Luffy strength.
What would you say Gear 2 was?
I would say that's a quantum leap in speed.
Yeah.
Probably a 1.5 for Gear 2.
From base
Yeah.
in overall strength.
Yeah. Because when you times 2 a fighter, you got to understand that's a ridiculous amount of extra strength.
Yeah. And how much do you think Luffy needs to grow as a multiplier to hit Yonko status? What times would you give?
Probably like times 5.
Times 5? Okay.
Times 5 everything. And I reckon it would be Emperor status.
Okay.
Alright, because we're already at a ridiculous number. Right?
Yeah.
It's just bullshit power levels that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Times 5 strength. He's busting mountains with punches.
Yeah.
Times 5 speed. He's like so fast it's retarded.
Yeah.
Times 5 defense, he's copping Kaido hits.
Yeah.
So that's what he needs. He needs a times 5. But he's not gonna get that. So we need the Hawkins power up. Moria
We need more.
We need to power up Luffy so much that it's believable that he can beat Kaido. We need the Hawkins trap card.
Do those power ups need to be?
I want Kaido to go down to full strength. I don't care if Luffy gets the power up. I don't want Kaido to be nerfed.
Right.
Buff Luffy.
Don't nerf Kaido.
Keep Kaido at his full strength.
Yeah.
Keep him there. So there's no questions.
And then you move Luffy up accordingly.
And then you constantly just buff Luffy. Give him the Shadows from Moria when he turns up. Give him the Hawkins boost. Give him some bullshit law surgery.
And he still barely wins.
And he still barely wins.
But surely it's also a team-up fight as well. Or is it... Do you expect a team-up fight to kill Kaido? Or beat Kaido? Or do you still think there's a 1v1 potential? With the Nightmare V2 with the Hawkins.
I'm feeling the crocodile situation.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the crocodile.
So you think
this chapter reminded me of Alabasta and the crocodile situation.
Luffy not even close.
Luffy not even close, and there's no gimmick to beat Kaido.
Not that we know of.
That we know of. There could be some bullshit
With the cursed sword that people talking
thing,
about.
whatever, to damage Kaido.
But I feel like people just bring that up so Zoro
But
can
Luffy still
turn
got
up.
one shot.
Yeah.
By a blunt force weapon.
Okay.
So it's not like he got
It's
drained
got
with all his
spikes on
energy. It's not like he got drained with all his energy.
Yeah.
So like Crocodile stabs him and dehydrates him. He didn't get overwhelmed with power against, Crocodile.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling a Crocodile situation. This is round 1. Luffy absolutely dominated.
Round 1 of the books.
Round 1 in the books. Luffy got absolutely dominated. He's gonna go away, think about something, train, come back. Maybe he fights a Calamity in the meantime. Fights Jack, beats Jack. Blooms Haki or whatever the fuck. Again. Gets that power.
Okay.
Get the armament Haki. So his armament's stronger, so he can pierce, that great defense. And then the battle starts.
Do you legitimately see Moria making a return? And we're seeing zombie mode Luffy V2.
Moria has to return this arc.
Or his thread's done.
Or it's like, why did you let him escape during Marineford?
Yeah, if he doesn't turn up in Wano, his thread's done.
Because he's got that thing against Kaido. He's got history there.
But it'd be convoluted if he turns up.
No, it wouldn't.
Why is he here?
Because he's heard about the rebellion. He's heard about the rebellion through the grapevine.
What, he's seen in the papers that Big Mom and Kaido are going to meet and thinks that's the appropriate time to
thinks
strike.
it's the opportunity to get revenge.
Okay.
He's been training. He's not a fat fuck anymore.
We're going to get that into the plot soon, don't we?
Sure. It should be soon, Moria's return. We even got the hint, the foreshadowing at the start of the arc. Someone raided the room's grave. All that kind of shit.
Okay.
So, surely Moria...
It'd be a hard task to get the samurai on board with Ryuma. But we'll get there when we get there.
It has to be so many power-ups for Luffy. I don't want Kaido to get nerfed. Now, we talked about Hawkins and his hacks.
He does have hacks.
He does have hacks.
And that card could be a 5 times multiplier.
Sure, but it's not... I don't want Luffy... Because Luffy on his own merits, beating Kaido, would be hype.
But it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. That's what it is. It doesn't make sense. I would love to see it. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. We need power-ups galore. Now, the team-up fight, still an option. But I'm leaning more towards the one-on-one now.
We're one-shotting Gear 4. The entire team's going to get one-shot, one by one.
Exactly. I think it's going to be a 1v1.
Who's got the defense of Luffy on that crew? No one. He has the highest defense.
On my money, the way I see it going down now is Luffy versus Kaido. Luffy getting ridiculous power-ups through a whole host of powers that get him up to Kaido's level. Luffy also trains, so he's got a few new tricks, a few new moves that he thinks is going to work. So, it's not based totally off someone else's merits.
Yeah.
He's still putting in work. I want to see Luffy put in work. All these kinds of stuff. So I think it's gonna be a hard fight. It's gonna be almost an impossible fight for Luffy to win. Yeah. Kaido, ridiculous.
We'll get an Emperor's bounty after Wano.
You sure? How's the news gonna get out?
It'll get out. Doesn't matter. Too many people are there.
Alright, so...
And probably the animals and the Navy's good.
And ratings.
Christian.
The first true Emperor fight.
Sure.
Brook, yeah, you could say Brook.
But there's asterisks on all those things. This is legitimate.
I wouldn't say it is asterisks on Brooks. He kind of got dominated in the same way.
Oh, the first time?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, this is the first time Luffy's gone up against the Emperor.
Yep.
It's going to be a historic moment. It's going to be at every AMV.
Yep.
About Luffy's rise to power. How we got absolutely dominated by Kaido. It's going to be a 10 out of 10. Not to mention the timer thing, the speed thing. Gets an extra
I feel weird about this chapter.
It's a great action chapter.
Great action chapter.
Here's why this chapter is so good. Because it plays with your emotions.
Yes.
Because you see Kaido copping hits. Getting slammed into the ground, getting knocked around.
You get mad.
You start to get mad. And then the last hit is so much sweeter. Because you've been stewing in anger for the rest of the chapter.
It's clear as day that Oda has figured out how to beat Kaido now. Because before we had the quote that
He
doesn't know how Luffy's going to do it. I think it's clear as day that he has the structure.
I don't know.
And the potential. He surely he couldn't go into this arc blind with not an idea of how Luffy's going to beat Kaido.
I don't want it to be a MacGuffin. We're going to get this. We're going to do this.
It's unfeasible for Luffy to beat him on his own merits.
100%.
Unfeasible.
But I don't want Kaido to be nerfed.
You want Luffy to be buffed.
I want Luffy to be buffed. Because then we can see Kaido in his full glory.
Yeah.
And there's going to be no question marks there.
Okay.
Because the final fight with Kaido might be the only time we get a full fight with Kaido.
Yeah.
And if you nerf him doing that, we'll never get to see him in his full glory. So there's only one opportunity to show Kaido in a full fight.
Do you think I don't know. We see Moria, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's just going to assume that zombie Luffy's going to turn up again.
100%.
Does that take away the surprise and stuff like that Oda likes to do? Does it take away the
Unless Moria turns up at the last minute, out of nowhere, and he's like, hear all the shadows, go fucking knock Kaido out. Turns up at the war.
Do we think Marco could help us out in any way? Do we think Marco is maybe...
Marco even coming.
Do we think Marco is Sulong Nekomamushi, Sulong Inuarashi?
I mean...
Like, what...
How do they're not going to compete with Kaido. How are they going to compete with Kaido?
What if Marco is like almost Emperor tier after that fight with Blackbeard?
No, he's retired.
Okay.
He says he's retired. That's the way it is.
I'm just searching for options, Christian.
Yeah. The way I see it, I've said it 1,000 times. I want Luffy to be buffed. I want it to be a one-on-one.
We should go with the one-on-one now.
Because I can see it now. I can see it.
Okay.
We saw it in this chapter how it would go down.
This chapter's the measuring stick that we were looking for.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of asterisks on a lot of fights in the New World, but this is definitive.
100% definitive. Now people out there are saying it's not definitive. Where's King Kong gun? Where's all types of shit?
It's definitive enough.
Luffy was angry so he couldn't use his future sight.
He saw Kaido coming though.
Okay.
There's a panel.
Okay. Yeah, but you know how people are going to be with future sight and that kind of fucking shit.
Yeah. Alright. What's going to happen next week, Christian? Captured or saved? What do we think?
I want him to get saved because I want him to trade. We probably get that. We probably get to find out what happened with Sanji and that kind of group.
We need to also find out what's going on with Tama at some point.
Find out what happens with Tama.
Pick up that thread.
Zoro thread. That kind of stuff. Maybe we go over the capital, get to see Orochi. Maybe.
I don't know.
A lot of things could happen next chapter. Luffy being saved won't be the whole chapter.
No.
Because that's like... I mean, Law's down there for a reason. Now, if he doesn't try anything and doesn't save Luffy...
If Luffy gets captured and Law doesn't do anything to try...
If Law doesn't try anything and try...
Do you want your plan to fail, Law? Because Luffy is the key because he's the strongest dude you got.
Exactly. You're going to need him to beat Kaido. So... That's what I want next chapter.
I can see capture, I can see save. But I could also see Luffy getting back up.
Luffy getting back up and getting pummeled once again.
Because of the Tama thing.
He
needs to save Tama.
He looks done.
Someone needs to save Tama.
He looks Magellan done.
Yeah. So, who's going to save Tama? She's lying there and just bleeding out.
Maybe Zoro finds her.
Okay. Who's
Maybe
got on a
Tengu.
boat, you know.
Maybe Tengu finds her. Heaps of options for Tama. Now, did you give me a rating? You gave last week a 10 out of 10.
For the measuring stick, it's going to be a 10 out of 10.
It's been 4 weeks of non-stop
Brutality.
Oda
On fire.
on fire. Is Wano saved?
Wano was never in trouble.
Has Wano begun yet?
I think it has.
This is where Wano begins.
What are we, chapter 13? That's unprecedented for a fucking One Piece arc. Unprecedented. The speed that
We're going fast.
the hype that we're getting early. Which means that we got so much hype to go.
Exactly.
This is small potatoes compared to what Oda's
Oda said, this is going to make Marineford look like child's play. Alright? So he's going to live up on that.
Alright.
So,
There we
that's
go.
that. A bit of a rant.
We're just excited.
This chapter.
because
We're hyped.
opens up possibilities.
We called this. Okay? We called it.
Yeah. Hawkins and all they need to do shit. But in my mind, the one shot with the Divine Thunder
Yeah.
causes massive issues for the team up fight because they all can be one shot now.
That's true, dude. That's true.
They all have the potential to be one shot.
No one has more stamina or defense than Luffy. No
Yeah.
one.
Because he's
In the
delved
crew.
through it. In Gear 4, he's delved through it.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
They could have Law in the back, shambles, this, that.
Sure. But surely Kaido would catch on to that and just punch Law in the head.
He can shamble himself.
But, well,
You know.
now, we're going to do bets.
Last week, Christian, was how many attacks will Luffy throw?
Named attacks.
Yes.
Yes.
Answer's 2.
Answer's 2. That's my double.
Really long organ.
Really long Gatling and organ.
Yeah.
So, I'll
Christian's
take that
on
W.
4.
I'll take
I'm on
that.
5.
I'm rising back to power.
Next week, how many times will Law say Straw Hat?
He says the thing once at the start where he's talking to him. He's not gonna say straw hat every fucking time he opens his mouth.
He could scream it and then talk to him. And then on the dead end Mushi telling everyone what happened. Straw Hat, yeah, this. Straw Hat, yeah, that. Straw Hat, that.
Specifically straw hat, not Luffy.
Well, in the official translation, Christian,
Yeah.
he says Straw Hat instead of Straw Hat, yeah.
But
he never calls Law. He never calls Luffy Luffy. Never.
Okay, so just straw hat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Law specifically.
Yes.
How many times is Law gonna say it? I'm gonna go 5.
I'm gonna go 3.
Going low, is Law balling me?
Going low.
Low balling me.
Christian said 0 last week and got the W because he went real low.
I thought
Because
Luffy
Christian
was
thought he was
gonna
just gonna get
one-shot-
straight one shot.
one shot off the bat. I wasn't incorrect by far. Okay, Luffy did get one shot. So
Shall we get into the next segment?
how strong is Shanks?
Indeed.
Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there who think Kaido's the strongest. They think Dragon's the strongest. They think Ironman's the strongest. But we know Shanks is the strongest. And every week we come with 100% genuine, factual information to show the people why Shanks is the strongest. And this week we have Shanks is so strong, he stopped Kaido, the man who one-shot Gear 4 Luffy, from going to Marineford. How many times do I have to say it? How many times? Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. Topic of the show.
Here we are, almost done with the Wano Hype Train fight extravaganza.
Next week's
This
Luffy.
week, next week's Luffy,
This week's Zoro.
which is pertinent. This week's Zoro. Now Zoro. Easy answers, Christian.
Okay, go.
Easy answers. Fights Orochi.
Sure.
Fights King.
Whoever the fuck King is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Has a duel with has a duo fight with Sanji and Zoro.
Sure.
Sword skills on display. His Big Daddy fight to show his limits.
He's go all out. Now, what do you think about Zoro versus Drake?
Unnecessary.
Because we know Drake is dedicated to Kaido.
For some reason.
For some reason. Might be to betray him later. But we know Drake, for some reason, sought out Kaido to join his crew. We also know Jake uses weapons like a mace and an axe. So he does use weapons.
Alright. Would it be all out war against Drake, though? That's a strange choice.
You gotta remember the law around Drake.
Okay.
He's very strong, but he's a coward.
Where is this that we can find this law, Christian? Because people are disputing the law.
I think it's said by his father in the Mingo flashback.
He's strong, but he's a coward.
Yes. And it's also said somewhere else, but I can't remember.
Right.
That's the law around Drake.
Fact check the boy in the comment section below.
I don't see why Drake wouldn't be strong. He has a mythic Agent Zoan.
Yep.
Has instant buffs. He has that stamina. He has weapons.
But we want to see a sword fight, Christian.
He's got weapons.
We're talking multiple fights for Zoro.
Maybe. But what I'm saying is, the Zoro to 1v1 a commander makes him stronger than Luffy post time skip. After Fishman Island.
Yep.
Makes him stronger than Luffy.
Which is
Because Zoro hasn't had the hard fight.
questionable.
Because Zoro hasn't had the hard fight.
Which is definitely questionable.
So for him to have an all-out war against Drake makes more sense to me.
Okay. What about Orochi?
Orochi, yeah, because he's unknown quantity. We don't know how strong
And
Orochi
Orochi's the obvious answer.
Orochi's the obvious answer. I think Drake's possible. Maybe Hawkins doesn't.
Is it going to be a Mr. One or is it going to be a Ryuma style fight? Is Zoro going to lose the entire thing, unlock magic, and then one-shot the opponent? Or is it going to be a sword fight?
If Orochi has dealt for it, it'll be Zoro getting wrecked.
Yeah.
If it's Zoro versus Orochi doesn't have a devil fruit,
Yeah.
it'll be sword action, sword play. Are we going to see the Demon Eye finally get put to rest? I'm going to never see that. Does he use it? Does he have it? Will he ever use it? The Demon Eye. Will he open that eye and show us something?
I mean, it's so anime that I can see it, but, you know.
I mean, if
We're going to get Mihawk flashbacks, surely.
Mihawk flashbacks will be abundant.
Yeah.
And no, Zoro didn't get tips
He was trained
He
for
was
2
trained.
years.
by Mihawk. Right? We want sword actions. I want mountains being cut in the background.
I
I
want
want a
blood.
no bullshit fight so we can finally scale Zoro and put the Zoro is stronger than Luffy bullshit to rest.
Okay.
Can we do it? Can we finally put this to rest?
I'd love it.
Zoro going all out so we can finally see. I need a 5-chapter fight to be satisfied.
5 chapters straight or 5 chapters in general?
5 chapters.
You talking
Just
16-page Zoro 5 chapters? You talking 5
I'm
chapters?
saying it's featured in 5 chapters.
Okay.
Is it split apart? Sure, because that's the way
Obviously.
Oda does it.
Yeah.
But I need at least 5 chapters
Alright.
to be satisfied with this fight. I need to see Zoro use everything. Demons,
I can see this fight
power.
turning out to be like the Katakuri one, where it's the continuous fight while everything else is happening.
Sure.
And then it's over, then Luffy has his fight. So we're constantly
Yeah.
checking in on the fight while
Yeah.
they wreck Flower Town or whatever.
Zoro versus
Now, demons, obviously. They make a return.
Onigiri.
The gorilla
Ashura.
one.
Is that a demon?
Yeah. The gorilla one.
Well, he used it in Film Gold.
Yeah, you also use the dragon in Strong World.
The Dragon Twister.
No, it's like the dragon thing. It's not a twister.
Is that onigiri?
He uses it to beat... What's his face?
I know.
No, that's Film Z, not Strong World.
Fucking with the
Yeah, whatever. Films don't count.
Yeah.
He used Oshiro in Strong World, so...
Yeah.
You know.
He did use Usher in Strong World. So we want to see demons.
New demons, Christian. What do we think? We're going to see some Japanese Oni. We're going to see some Japanese yokai.
Sure. Why not?
Alright.
We still haven't seen them. We need to see them. So
Get ready for this Zoro fight because it should satisfy the fandom.
Will we see some Mihawk attacks?
What, like beams or...
Like named attacks that have to do with the moon and shit.
Like Yuri or whatever,
Yeah.
like Night Slash or something.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Mihawk's attacks? Mihawk Eye?
Look forward to the Mihawk flashback where he teaches Zoro Haki.
It's gonna be hype.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Zoro fight, everyone expects to be kind of like a big event in Wano. We expect that too.
Yeah.
It
No,
needs
nothing
to be.
specifically new here from us this week, Christian, I'd say.
No. Just restating what we want to see from
No, we'll
Zoro.
get to Zoro in a minute in the questions.
Sure.
Because there's issues I have with the fandom.
This is gonna be one rant-filled episode.
Alright.
Alright.
What are we going to do next question?
Power scale.
Alright.
Power scale.
Power scale, Christian.
Yes.
Who we got this week?
Well, I have an interesting one.
Okay.
Her name is Perona.
Piranha.
Perona. From Thriller Bark.
Why are we going Piranha, Christian?
Why not?
All
Talking
right.
about Mihawk.
What do we think?
Talk about his side piece, you know?
Now we're scrolling down.
We're scrolling down. How far we're scrolling
Well,
down?
we're on the top, Christian.
Alright, let's scroll down.
We'll scroll down. We're looking at middle.
Her ghost fruit
Pretty
has
good.
multiple things it can do.
Yep.
She can project herself into some sort of spectral form.
Sure can.
She can make ghosts that depress you and make you unable to fight. Can do this on strong people like Zoro. Strong-willed people. Zoro. Sanji. All these kinds of Luffy. Works on everyone.
Marines?
Marine, sure.
Yeah. Doesn't work on Usopp.
Because he's too negative.
Yes.
He's already in the negative state.
Alright.
Right? So, she can essentially one-shot you. If the ghost hit you.
What is her attack powers like, Christian?
She can make explosive ghosts.
Alright.
No, she's more of a psychological fighter.
Sure.
She'll scare you.
Give me a range.
I'm thinking at least around high-low. I'm thinking high-low.
That's aggressive.
Why is that aggressive? Aggressive low, aggressive high. Because she
Yeah.
gets freaked out.
On second thought. Decent.
I'm just saying the X Factor's
higher than
crazy.
Tashigi.
Higher than Tashigi? I would say so.
Would you say Tashigi's already in the negative mindset?
No, because Tashigi thinks she's good.
Okay.
She thinks she can get the job done. She can't.
Let's just scroll down to low and see.
I'm saying because of the X Factor, crazy X Factor.
Good X Factor.
All these people are going down to the ghosts.
Okay.
Puts them in the negative state.
Can she defeat Mr. One? Does she have the firepower to defeat Mr. One?
Does she have the firepower to defeat Mr. One? She has massive range with her ghosts.
Okay.
Massive range. So she doesn't have to get close.
Sure.
She has explosions. I don't know how he fares against explosions.
Alright.
Puts him in the negative state. Maybe it disables the fruit. So he can't activate it.
Maybe.
Maybe. But who knows? I think she beats Bon Clay. Gets him in the negative state.
I don't have anyone on that tier with an issue with except Mr. One.
Sure.
Too durable.
Too durable to get done in by the ghosts.
But then you could argue, like, it should probably be a Hina and shit.
Definitely.
So
probably be
might come to an overall stat thing.
the X Factor's too great.
Yeah.
We never really see her take a hit. So we unknown defenses.
Yep. I can do it. I'm okay with Hilo.
Hilo Perona. Stronger than Tashigi.
Yes.
Almost everyone's stronger than Tashigi.
Definitely. Now, Christian.
He's scrolled up.
He scrolled up.
He's scrolled up.
Let me just a little search.
Okay. You can't be serious.
It's time to talk about
It's time to talk about
the
Jinbei.
first son of the sea.
Ah.
My man Jinbei. Christian. Feats galore. I think it's fair enough.
At the wazoo. At the wazoo. Especially after Whole Cake Gold. One short oven. Gets Big Mom off the ship. Blocks
The cognac.
the cognac
With the shark skin.
with the shark skin.
Blocks Arkina in the war.
True. With water techniques.
Yeah.
Sends a massive
One
fuck
shots Moria
in Marineford.
in Marineford.
That's spicy.
That's a feat.
That's spicy.
That's a feat. What fucks up? Now, most impressive attack is the Vagabond Drill.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, what would you say is the most impressive attack?
He's got some underwater craziness.
The water waves, the water torrents.
Yeah.
Vagabond Drill is devastating to the body, though.
That's true.
Push back Big Mom. That's a feat.
Let's not forget.
That's a Emperor feat.
Let's not forget that Jinbei in the water, absolute weapon.
Yeah. Absolute weapon on land as well.
Is he the best character? Is he the strongest character in the water?
But potentially.
Who's beating him in the water? No one's beating Jinbei in the water.
Okay.
Who can fight Jinbei in the water and beat him?
Not many. Probably Shanks though.
Did I say a god?
It's strongest man. It's strong. What did you say? Strongest man in the water.
Absolute ridiculous. All right.
Obviously, Shanks beats everyone. It doesn't need to be said.
Scroll up. Scroll up. What does it say? The God King.
Yeah.
The Shanks tier. Alright?
Dude, Jinbei's not there.
No. He is. The argument is going to be high or low high. Because he's not making it in that Admiral tier.
Nah, definitely not.
He's not making it in that Admiral tier. It's going to be high or it's going to be low high. Now, people are going to bring up the 5-day fight with Ace.
Yeah.
Alright? But that's Jinbei on land. Is it not?
And there was a draw.
And it was a draw.
Stamina
Ace-
feat for Jinbei.
But Ace in the low high.
But we've seen Jinbei post time skip Christian.
That's true.
Haki.
Would you say
Block
Jinbei's...
the cognac. Vagabond Drill against Big Mom.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
But would you say that Jinbei has reached his cap? And how long ago did he reach that cap? Would you say that?
Well, we didn't see the full story with Ace Christian.
That's true. I think it...
You know you want to say hi.
I think he beats Magellan. He's got the range.
And he's got that piercing damage.
Use that water
Poison
shit.
is liquid.
That's true. That's true.
But perhaps some manipulation going there.
Has he shown more than Rayleigh? Yes.
Show more abilities in Rayleigh.
Show more firepower, more abilities.
Okay.
In the water as well. Can't forget in the water.
Yeah.
That's an insane buff.
Especially in a world of One Piece with the
The
sea
water
level.
world. You can't deny the water. And how useful Jinbei is, you know, in the sea.
Strong mentally, strong tactician, master of fisherman karate.
The best, or the
best
world's
there is.
best fisherman karate expert.
Come on.
It has to be high. It's got to be high. Jinbei has to be high. Now, he will join the storyline crew.
Yes.
Our question's going to come up, is Jinbei stronger than Luffy? Which we cannot answer.
Okay.
Because have we seen Jinbei go all out?
But I'd say that Jinbei is close.
You would say Jinbei's close.
But Luffy's got that potential coming up real quick.
Ooh, he's got that power up coming. Jinbei doesn't?
Jinbei's old man doesn't have room to grow.
True. Alright. High tier. It's gotta be high tier.
There it is.
Jinbei's gotta be high tier. Piranha, Jinbei, Scales.
Could
There it is.
Jinbei please join the crew already?
Who even knows what the fuck happened?
We're ready now, alright? We're ready.
Maybe Big Mom took an arm off. And then nerfed Jinbei.
Nah, he's fine. Get rid of one of his dumb legs, but don't get his arms off.
One of
We
his
need his arm. Yeah.
dumb fat legs.
Yeah. The question corner, Christian.
The question corner.
Yeah.
First question from Fandom D Saint. Now, this is my anger, Eric.
Okay.
Do you think if Zoro was there, he would try to stop Luffy, or what? He'd stand there, and watch it unfold.
Do people understand Zoro's character? Maybe he's been out of the story too long.
Okay.
Maybe he's been out of the story too long.
Alright.
People have forgotten.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to spin Zoro into something that he's not.
Well, they're definitely trying to spin Zoro.
Zoro would be right next to Luffy.
Why do people think Zoro is some sort of smart character? Like some sort of master tactician that wouldn't get involved.
Zoro would be right next to Luffy. Going for blow with Luffy. Trying to help my boy out.
Not like Law.
Not like Law, because Law's not right or die. Zoro is right or die. Now people are gonna bring up Christian, this gets into the wider meta topic of Zoro and the Zoro drama that people are trying to spin.
Well, we'll get to that question.
Is that a question?
Because there's a question later on that I think addresses this.
But you agree that Zoro would join in?
Yeah.
Zoro would go in with Luffy?
No doubt.
Alright.
Alright, from Silvers, friend of the show. Do you think Luffy and Kaido have something to deal with Kaido, or is it a lost cause? It can't be a lost cause. Because this is a shonen.
What if it is a lost cause? What if we just run away? And we go to the Shanks arc and then we come back? That's not a real option, but what if that happens?
That would be disappointing. Because we're already here.
Sure. What if we get a Shanks 2-week train?
That's crazy.
Would that be
Shanks
enough?
turns up.
Who's just not ready?
I'm never going to be ready for that.
Yeah.
But it can't be a lost cause because it's a shonen. And we already discussed different options, different opportunities,
Sure.
and ways to beat Kaido. There are ways. It's not.
You're supposed to feel that it's overwhelming.
It's not a Yuha Buck situation where Kaido is this all-powerful being, plus ultimate hacks,
Knows
power.
everything,
ahead of time, all this kind of shit.
and then a MacGuffin defeats.
He's just really fucking strong.
Yeah.
He doesn't have some bullshit hacks ability that nerfs everyone around him. He's just really strong. And I just think it's possible to beat it.
You just gotta match our strength.
Exactly. You're just going to match your strength.
Alright.
It's not, it's basic math.
It's not complex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Return the Sub returns. Who is your dream guest? Could be anyone, a YouTuber, animator, or even a Goda himself. Well,
I think we've answered this question a few times, Christian.
We have?
Oda isn't the answer because it's like...
No, we've gotten the question, what would you ask Oda?
Right.
But what would we even talk about with Oda?
I feel like we get nothing done.
What would we even talk about? What would we even talk about?
We would just ask him questions about
Shanks.
characters.
Just
And
about
he'd be
Shanks.
like, I can't answer that question.
You'd be like, hehe, gonna have to wait, kid.
I'd be like, yo, Oda, Zoro's character is that he's the most ride or die of the crew, right? It's like, yeah, that's right.
Well, let's...
Dream Guest already happened with King Recon.
King Recon was a dream guest.
So,
I've been saying, King Recon's a good guest. I'm not gonna deny it. But
who would you want on the
who
show?
do I want on the show?
If not Oda, there's no one else.
Who would I want on the show?
No, who's
That
your
would be
dream
a
guest?
Dream guest. Shanks comes to life
Shanks comes to life, does he?
and joins us for the podcast.
Alright.
And he can tell the people why he's the strongest.
Perhaps demonstrate.
Perhaps demonstrate, exactly.
Now, Christian, we're strong enough not to get overwhelmed by the
Of
haki.
course.
We can solo Yasuko and Johnny.
We could solo both of them, alright?
Yeah.
We could solo Yasuko and Johnny.
What about Tashigi?
Look, all I have to do, right, is dodge one attack and then hit her, and then she dies.
Okay.
So I think I could take Tashigi.
Yeah.
Alright, in a fight. Alright? I have no martial arts skills whatsoever. Completely out of shape. But I could beat Tashigi.
Alright.
Alright? So, you know, dream guest. I have to answer the Shanks.
Alright.
Shanks is a dream guest.
There you go.
There you go. Is the answer to every question, Shanks? Yes, it is. Now, from OG Perps, here's a couple of questions, a couple of confusing questions about the JoJo show. Do you guys have the question corner for the JoJo show? Yes, we do.
Just submit questions.
Just me. You can submit questions on the JoJo show.
Yep.
Alright, his question, I don't know what it's exactly referring to, but referring to the JoJo Star Crusaders version or the other. I like the darker JoJo verse than the all-white and kind of boring Jotaro. It seems like Star Crusaders has a better tone. You really feel how amazing Jotaro is. Which do you prefer? I think... Is he talking about the 1990s Stardust Crusaders?
It must be.
Versus the newer one?
Yeah.
What does he mean by all white?
I don't know.
It's a strange question.
We don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know how to answer.
Alright.
I like JoJo.
Okay.
Jotaro's cool. I don't really know what...
Jotaro is cool. That's
I
true.
don't know what this question really is. On to his second question. Do you think Luffy will get caught and that Zoro and Killer meet, team up to save their captors? I don't like comparing Luffy to Kid because obviously Kid is weak.
Yeah.
100% facts. But it would have some type of symmetry feelings between them, the supernovas, blah blah blah. Will Zoro save Luffy if he's captured? I can see it. He's already on his way to somewhere.
It'd have to be by
Circumstance.
He wouldn't know.
He would get easily lost in that castle.
Yeah.
Just start slashing around.
He needs blueprints. And even so, it's a get
You
lost.
can't read a map.
It's kind of weird how Zoro just got... I have problems, but whatever.
It's a funny gag.
But it's just... Alright.
It doesn't matter.
It's just...
He had to get out of the plot somehow.
Alright.
So yeah, I can see it happening. Just that Luffy has to get captured.
Yep.
From Harris Vasius.
Sure.
Do you think that Orochi's followers will have some kind of dynamic like the CP9 agents? The CP9 agents, when they worked for Iceberg, were the most respected and famed people in Water 7. Just like we saw Kuroshiro in chapter 919, maybe all the Orochi followers are admired in the Flower Capital, with each having a certain role beyond being fighters, and maybe the Straw Hats will have interactions with them like in Water 7. I don't mind that idea.
Yep.
Makes the villain crew interesting.
Okay.
Makes them...
So need to introduce the villain.
Yeah, makes them more interesting, makes them more likable.
But yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yep.
Why not? From Andre, friend of the show. Did Shanks really beat Kaido in a 1v1? Can he do it? Also, I think Kaido is the strongest character in the series. And I don't think he should die this arc. He should die in the very last arc of the series. What do you think?
Yeah, Kaido's looking to die.
Well, I'm throwing it out of court.
Okay.
Because Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
How many times do you have to say it?
How many times do I have to say it, Andre? How many times? How many times? He stopped Kaido from going to Marineford.
Spin that any way you like, still a fact.
100% fact. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
And just like people didn't believe Kaido's immense strength before they saw it, They will realize Shanks'
aware
majesty when they see it.
that Shanks can stop these kind of attacks from Kaido?
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Well, he's just a dude with one arm.
And he's just a dude with one arm.
Yeah, Roger was a fucking dude with a mustache, alright?
How many times do I have to say it?
Come on.
How many times?
Alright.
Shanks is the strongest. Okay? Enough. The second part of the question, will Kaido die here? Now, Kaido will be defeated here. Will he die? Who's gonna kill him? That's the questions. Will Kinemon take his revenge? Will Moria take his revenge? Moria is the kind of type of guy that would kill Kaido.
Okay. Think about the grand purpose of the story, though.
Yeah.
Worth getting Kaido out of the way now.
What's the point of Kaido's character once he is defeated? You know what I mean? What's the point?
Just have dream matchups.
Because, yeah, exactly. Just have dream mate matchups.
Yeah.
So, I think Kaido gets defeated here. Does he die? Who knows? I don't know.
Can't hold that base in Impel there.
Exactly. You can't hold him anyway. Because he's a weapon. So, does Moria come in there and get his revenge? Does Kinemon get his revenge? Someone has to do it.
Okay.
So, someone would have to kill him. I don't know who. I could see it happening, though. Now.
I can't see Kaido dying.
Now. Is Blackbeard coming in and still in that devil fruit? What does Eric say?
Kaido will not die.
Okay.
Blackbeard will not get a...
But how do they liberate Wano? Make it liberated?
Yeah, he goes away.
He just goes away.
He's upset. He's still playing that war, though.
You have to get rid of him out of the story, though.
It's harder to do with the Emperors because they're so powerful than I like Doflamingo.
Exactly. Where are you going to hold them? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Why doesn't Kaido...
But I can't see him dying. Like, I can't see Oda killing him.
But his dream is to die.
But is his dream to start the Great War? Or will he accomplish that dream?
But this is a Great War. This
Yeah.
will be bigger than Marineford.
You'd have to make a big deal out of Kaido dying.
100%.
I'm gonna be so mad if Blackbeard gets a Dragon Doll fruit.
But what about that dragon with the giant dirty beard?
It's just like... Why does he need to be so overpowered?
It's like we've already seen the dragon fruit, though.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to see... We're gonna see
And
the dragon
a
fruit
dragon with the fucking Guru Guru and the Yummy Yummy.
And Blackbeard's disgusting body.
Weird. Dumb.
Not enjoying it.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well,
There you go.
that's all the questions this week.
I thought there was a question about Zoro, Christian. Or did you throw it out of court?
Wasn't thrown out of court.
Oh, okay.
But you can go on your rant about it.
So lately I've been seeing the... When's Zoro gonna meet Sanji so they can have a big fight with the crew, and then Zoro leaves the crew, or whatever.
Sure.
Ask yourself this question. Do you remember Zoro as a character?
He's hype, he's edgy.
Not the spin that you remember, but the moments that you remember. Okay? Everyone brings up the Usopp speech.
Yeah?
You can't disrespect the captain. Zoro's not gonna have it.
Yeah.
People bring up Whole Cake Island and how, Sanji fought Luffy and shit.
Yeah.
Sanji groveled Christian to join the crew. He apologized.
He did.
Luffy...
He acknowledged he did something wrong.
Luffy punched him in the head to get that apology.
But it wasn't... We've talked about this so many...
And it's not the same as Usopp.
It's not the same as Usopp. Alright? Sanji was doing it for different reasons. He was trying to save the crew. He didn't want to bother the crew with his own bullshit past.
Yeah.
Right? That's why Sanji was doing it.
Usopp was selfish. Sanji was trying to do the right thing.
Well, Sanji was selfish and defensive about his own role in the crew. He got triggered.
Yeah.
So... And he challenged, Luffy's morals and that kind of thing.
After that speech in Water 7, Christian, what happens? We go to Thriller Bark.
Okay.
Zoro sees the devil for Luffy.
That's right.
Absorbs all the pain from Kuma. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. He'd die for his captain. And he almost did.
Factual.
Then what happens, Christian? We go to time skip. We go to Shibondi.
Yeah.
Begs Mihawk to train him. His rival.
He puts his pride on
Puts
the
his
line.
pride away to help Luffy and his captain.
Yes.
And people are just going to ignore it? Zoro would be the biggest hypocrite on the planet if he disagreed and chucked a hissy fit and left the crew, right?
Yeah.
Based on captain order and captain decisions, because that is disrespectful to the captain.
100%. It's already sorted. It's sorted out. There's nothing to talk about.
Zoro 100% believes Luffy will be the Pirate King.
Yes.
100%.
100%.
And how would the situation even propose itself to where Zoro would find out that Luffy fought Sanji? Or that whole event?
It would have to be so convoluted. And
Nami would have to rat
then
Sanji
everyone hates
out.
Nami.
And this is supposed to be a tight-knit group of friends. They would die for each other, Christian.
Why are they going to bring up old
Why are
shit?
you going to bring up crew drama?
If Nami did that...
Ridiculous. Stop trying to put your bullshit edgelord agendas on Zoro.
Okay.
He is ride or die for Luffy.
Okay.
Alright. Is that all we have?
That's all we have for this show. Like the show. Watch the show. Comment. Subscribe. What else? Share.
SoundCloud.
It's on SoundCloud. You can listen to it on SoundCloud. Yeah.
JoJo show on Saturday.
JoJo show. Yep. Vivre cards should be translated next week.
Already spin, Christian.
From a reliable source named Arthur from the Library of O'Hara,
Which we will discuss.
which we will discuss when they get translated
Correct.
by him because he's trustworthy.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't put words on it.
yeah,
Alright.
sweet is.
Look forward to next week. We'll find out where this arc's going.
Yeah, we'll get the answer to the question hopefully. Of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So now Shanks is the Gold King.
Shanks is the Goat King. Good night.
Force Podcast, fucking HQ.
Yeah? What else?
Tashigi is trash.
Oh, well, that's obvious.
What else? I don't know. Doing a mic test,